Hello, 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 and welcome to season one,
Season 1.
episode 2 of Traditional Legends Presents Beyond the
Beyond
Campfire,
the campfire.
where we bring the stories from beyond the campfire straight to you.
And in today's episode, we'll be discussing really some cool stuff. Um,
Yep.
it's always been a mystery to me since you figured it out, found out, and I wrote about it. But I am excited to actually talk about the Appalachian Whistler.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
See, deep in Appalachia, the locals know that if you hear something whistling at night, no, you didn't.
Yeah. So let's discuss what is Appalachia.
Right. And here's the thing. A lot of people pronounce it um Appalachia,
Mm-hmm.
but it's latch. You don't
Yeah, yeah,
latch the
yeah.
door, you latch the door.
So Appalachia, like in the Appalachian Mountains.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
So Appalachian Mountains stretch. Now it was funny because when I looked at this, it was like it's this size, but it's this size, and then this size is like the true Appalachia. So like the big round is it goes from central New York all the way down to the Mississippi River.
Actually, higher.
Oh, does it?
Yes,
Okay.
it goes from Mount Carlton Park in New Brunswick, Canada,
Oh, okay.
all the way down. And
Yeah.
here's the thing. West Virginia is smack dab right in the center of the Appalachian region.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the only state that is completely encompassed within
Yep.
the Appalachian region. Now, it gets more fun because I got like so excited.
Yee.
History nerd. Okay, so fun fact, the natives in northern Florida and the panhandle,
Mhm.
they found a tribe who was called the Appalachian. So
Okay.
the Spanish, they said basically from there all the way north, including the tribe, is the Appalachian region, so named for the tribe.
Okay.
And the white sands on Florida beaches, specifically in the panhandle,
Mm.
is actually from the Appalachian Mountains.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Um, so what I found out was uh it has a lot of Native American heritage in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh, yes.
From the Cherokee down in Tennessee all the way up
Mhm.
to, where we are right now in West Virginia to up into Pennsylvania. There's a number of different Native American traditions up there,
Yep.
all the way down to like Alabama,
Exactly,
you know.
exactly. And here's the thing. So I looked it up. According to statistics, 1/4 of Appalachian counties are described as rural.
Mhm.
And when we talk rural, we're saying
Rural,
rural.
rural,
Yeah.
like one
Now,
street light.
now, that's not including all the national forests, which take up 12% of the Appalachian region.
And it is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Or also known as 6.2 million acres. Thank you for your input, Bear. I
Yes,
appreciate
that
it.
was that was our friendly crackhead.
It is almost dinner time, so he's just gone, meow, 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 meow. Let me sing to you the song
Hmm.
of my people. And he just wants to get involved in
Yep.
everything.
So let's talk about what is well, okay, not only we have Native American folklore,
hmm
but we also have the Great Smoky Mountains.
Oh, yeah.
We also
Uh-huh.
have the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yep.
We also have moonshine.
You
Alcohol.
know what? They weren't drunk.
But we also had not only that, but we have a rich heritage of feuds,
This is true. This is true.
smuggling, stuff like that.
A lot of smuggling, a lot of
Yep.
moonshining. These hills can hide a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then not to ignore the fact of settlers who came here
Yep.
from Europe, from other places. So you have this very rich cultural melting pot that's just this is what makes this region so amazingly cool,
Yeah, definitely.
steeped in mystery, folklore,
It's gorgeous.
history. It's
Yeah.
it's terrific.
So now we get to the Whistler.
The Whistler. What
What
exactly
exactly
is
is
the
the Whistler?
Whistler? Yeah. So there are people, let's go from locals to campers, all right, and hikers. Out at night, they suddenly hear this whistling sound.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds human, but kind of eerie. It'll send shivers down your back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I may have come in contact with it. I don't know about you, but
No, I came in contact with something else.
yeah, yeah, because there's that whistling thing. But what could it be? There's a lot of
Right.
possible explanations, both paranormal and normal in nature.
Right. Now, some of them, if you watched any of the Sasquatch shows,
Hmm.
sometimes they say that Sasquatch will whistle,
Yep.
or other beings such as the Wendigo, the Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers, yes.
Right.
And that's very prevalent around here too.
Hmm.
Skinwalkers and Wendigos,
Right.
especially
Well,
in the in
that ties back
yep.
to indigenous
There are a
folklore.
number of stories in South Central Pennsylvania,
Mhm.
all the way down into northern West Virginia, and even down into like Tennessee, which has a lot of
Yeah.
Wendigo and
Mhm.
Skinwalker. And then Skinwalker, you got all the way out there towards like Utah and
Right,
California and all
right.
that stuff. So
Exactly. So
yeah.
it's not just compartmentalized. It's everywhere. Now, the thing is, when people hear this, it can be a beautiful night. You're chilling at the campfire. See, campfire, you like how I brought that in?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're chilling at the campfire, you're telling spooky stories, and then suddenly you hear this whistling noise.
Yep.
Sounds like someone whistling, but you start feeling this feeling of dread,
The dread, yeah, the
you know,
weird
just
feelings.
that finger going right up your spine, and you know that the woods are watching you.
Mm. Now, it could also be ravens.
Interesting.
Yes. So there are a number of different birds that ravens can mimic. There was this one Reddit post that I read that um, it made good points that uh, it could be, for example, in this instance, the gentleman's neighbors would whistle for their dog all the time,
Oh,
and the
good grief.
and the ravens would mimic that whistle.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah. So there's that. There's also like the northern cardinal,
Mhm.
eastern whip, and then the eastern wood pewee that sound similar to, but they're all not at night. Maybe ravens, but
Now, I will say this, okay? I grew up in the swamps of Florida.
mhm.
And when we went camping, we didn't use a tent. We slept on lounge chairs around the fire under the open stars. My parents were crazy.
Mhm.
And I will tell you right now, squirrels at night sound like monkeys in the trees. Just
I've
all kinds of high pitched noises and things like that.
I never thought about that, but
Hmm.
I never heard a squirrel at night.
Yes.
Mainly probably because I was born and raised in New Jersey, and we had raccoons
And
and
you didn't sleep
possums.
outside like we
Oh,
did,
I know,
our
right?
backcountry hillbilly
Oh, yeah.
swampy ways.
And we had some weird stuff happen in New Jersey, but
It's another
wow,
story.
yeah,
But
some
then
pine
to
barren stuff right there.
to go back to the folklore side of it, some people say it's ghosts.
Hmm.
Some people say it's something
Yes.
very, very ancient. And you have to
Yep.
understand there are fossils here in the Appalachian Mountains that are sea creatures from millions of years ago.
So there's also a Reddit story that I read that this woman actually started hearing him outside at night, but she looked out the window and saw like shadows running around and
Yes.
apparitions.
That is actually one of the ramifications.
Yeah.
So basically what it's saying, if you whistle back, you are inviting that into your life, into
Hmm.
your space. And there's a lot of people that will say that they start seeing shadow figures out of the corner of their eye. They'll start feeling like they're watched.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
there are people that, okay, maybe you went camping and you whistled back, but when you get home, you'll still hear it
You'll
at
still hear,
night.
or they're
So,
following you.
yes,
Yeah.
it's following you. This is not something to play with.
Exactly, folks.
Do
It's
not.
yeah.
It is some view it as a communication thing, and it's like, oh, something called back to me from the darkness. Let me go see what that is.
But then there's also some stories that, you know, like regionally could be the dog
Mhm.
man, or
Right.
like a similar to a Bigfoot, where
Exactly. And
yeah.
and then there are legends that people have disappeared.
Yep. So let's discuss what the consequences are, the broader folklore, the
Dude, this was one.
I found a couple things too, so go for it.
Nerd time, nerd time. I'm so excited. Okay, so there is El Cibon.
We
Forgive me if I
see
see
see we
Latin America.
okay.
So forgive me if I butchered that. Ooh, no pun intended. So it's the spirit of a man who murdered his father and wanders at night with a sack of his father's bones whistling.
What?
And if you hear him close by,
Yeah.
he's far away. But if you hear him far away, he's close.
Wow.
And now, Celtic, English, Pacific, Polynesia, Caribbean, West African,
Yeah.
there are night whistlers or the whistling
Yep.
ghost.
Yep.
Okay. So essentially across all of these, and they might have some of their regional variations, cultural variations, but it is always, if you are whistling at night, you are summoning spirits.
Well, in the same token, if you hear a whistle, it could possibly be elemental in nature, because some might be luring children into the woods, or luring
We've heard of
somebody,
changelings.
yes,
We've heard of
somebody into the
changelings, will o' the
woods.
wisps. Yes.
Yes.
Scandinavia is a sea revenant. And a revenant is basically a person who was dead that is now alive. So that would be like an early zombie or a vampire or something
Okay.
like that. Now, if you were in Scandinavia on a boat and you heard that whistling,
Mhm.
they would whistle before a shipwreck.
Interesting.
Now, here was my favorite. My favorite. Eastern Europe.
Oh,
This
okay. Yeah, that's all I need to say. Eastern
blah blah
Europe.
blah.
Blah blah blah.
Dracula.
Yep.
The wind itself is animate.
Yeah.
Okay. And sometimes it's considered the breath of the dead.
Okay, that's creepy.
You're welcome.
That's creepy.
You are
That's nuts.
welcome. Oh,
Like
that was my favorite.
I could just sense that, like in Romania or something like that, chilling in the forest or something like that, and then the whistles. come through in the wind.
Right, and
Ugh.
there you go,
Ugh.
that sense of dread, the chills down your
Well,
spine.
speaking of restless spirits, the Haints.
Yes, yes, very big in Appalachian
Yeah,
folklore.
yeah, the Haints are restless spirits, and the superstition is, and you mentioned this in the past.
Yes, because we gotta paint our porch.
Yeah, painting the porch blue
Mhm.
to signify water,
Right.
that these Haints believe
Mhm.
that is water that will not cross it.
Exactly. So if you are
So
somewhere down south and you see
the porches and
the
doors
the
blue.
porches, like the porch floor, the porch ceiling blue, that's why, and it's often called haint blue.
Oh, I didn't even know that was Haint blue. That's pretty
Haint
wild.
blue. Yeah.
Hmm.
Look, you notice the more we get into this, the more my southern accent comes out. It's haint blue.
That's Haint blue.
Haint blue.
And then there's also there's also another superstition that it has to deal with the devil, and
Hmm.
it'll attract the devil if you whistle.
Well, that goes back to some of the Celtic and European
Hmm.
English countryside because not only are you summoning an evil spirit, you are summoning devil dogs.
Yeah.
So basically, you are summoning, you're whistling for the hounds of hell. Come.
Oh my my. Oh my my.
So here's the rules, y'all. Okay.
Hmm.
If you are in Appalachia or you know what, anywhere,
Hmm.
and you hear whistling at night, no, you didn't. Don't whistle at night. Just don't. If you hear it, don't respond. If it follows, like you feel like it's getting closer, leave.
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 Yes.
You know, if you,
Close your windows.
yeah, if you start
Yep.
feeling this sense of dread, listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. Don't sit there and be like, oh, this is just silly, or I'm making this up, or I'm imagining things. Don't. Just take your leave and say bye.
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 So the Whistler. The
Yes.
Whistler. The Appalachian Whistler. Interesting story. Very interesting story.
Yes.
I know you have a blog about it. If you
I
want to
do. I
read more
do.
about it.
Traditional Legends blog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, go out and review that, read that.
Mhm.
Next episode, we'll be discussing Bigfooted, Bigfooterness, Bigfooties.
And all his kin.
Yes, and all of us can.
All
The
his kin.
Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch, the Albatwitch,
Yep.
even the skunk ape.
Yeah, the Albatwitch.
Yeah.
There's so many names for this guy or
Mm-hmm.
girl or gal that it's incredible. And it's funny because like each region has a name for it.
Absolutely.
And we're not talking about like huge regions, we're talking about small like county-sized regions. We'll
Hmm.
have names for it.
You know, we might even loop the dog man into there
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. So,
Until then,
until then, with that said, please, as always, please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to or follow this podcast on YouTube.
and
And
we love you. You
we
have our heart. And before anyone wants to get smart about it, hearts are only red when they have blood in them.
right, that was creepy too. Okay, all
You're
right.
welcome.
So, with that said, I'm John.
I'm Brandy.
Have a good week, folks,
Pleasant
and
dreams.
see you next week. Oh, also, you know, tell us about your stories.
Have you had an
If you
experience?
had a Whistler experience, let us know. We'll include it in the next episode. But other than that, bye.
Sweet dreams.